Dr. Cheyenne Bryant was on a Joe Budden podcast earlier today, and it really exposed her. This was one of her worst podcast appearances ever. We all left that podcast thinking the same thing. This lady is not an intellectual. She's unequipped to be giving advice to anybody, and she needs to figure her own life out. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I put money on what the weather is going to be every day on Kalshi. I check the weather app when I wake up, and really all I do is I look at what the highest temperature is going to be for the day. Then I go on Kalshi and place a prediction on what I think the highest temperature is going to be for the day. I'll say probably 7 out of 10 times my weather prediction hits. Sometimes it doesn't hit. But if you want to get paid by predicting weather on a daily basis, you can do so on Kalshi by clicking the link in my description and downloading the app and using code FLACO to get $10 on your first deposit. One of the topics that really exposed this lady for who she really is was when they started talking about the outfit she wore to Jeezy's black tie event that went viral. So she wore this lace outfit that was like literally see-through. Like there was like little pasties covering up certain private parts, but you could literally see like half her vagina. Like the pasties, like they didn't even cover the entire vagina lip. Like it was that like risque. Even in the picture with Jeezy, like she takes like her pocketbook and she hides her vagina because it's like half is showing. So people called this out. People said, bro, you a doctor, right? Like why are you... like why are you choosing to portray yourself this way? Like you give advice to young women, like why? So they asked her about it. Now clearly, you know, she's grown. She could dress however she want to dress. So that's not the part where people is calling her out for, right? Or that's not the part that people really had a problem with. Her making excuses for what she wore. Okay, cool. Is when she was given any type of pushback, she immediately became hella manipulative. And you could really see what type of person she is.
Got away from that ex.
Because I'm a start off so slow.
Y'all so nasty.
Stupid,
Y'all
dog.
so
I thought you looked amazing.
Listen,
I think it's too.
and this is the other thing, right? Yes, it was a black tie affair.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeezy's rapping about trapping and dope dealing and hood stuff. So, I mean, it wasn't like I was at an opera.
You was on your trap queen.
A gospel. I mean, I'm at a gospel concert. You know, so it was, for me, I had a tail behind my little lace, and it was black tie for me. And again, remember, like Doc rolls how I want to roll. I'm not here to be validated by anybody. I liked my outfit. I liked it. Even when I got downstairs in Vegas, I looked and I told my best friend, I said, girl, I was like, I don't know.
This is validating.
I don't know if this is going to be black tie. And then I looked again, I said, you know what? I'm rolling with what I want to wear.
All right, but that's different though.
Yeah.
Like, because you acknowledging that's not black tie. You just said I wanted to do this anyway. That's cool.
She said the tail was her version of black tie, Freeze.
Yeah, that's what I did say. But
I understand you, but that's we know what black like. Would you wear that to a wedding? To if it's a black, would you wear that to the Oscars?
That's why I said I wouldn't wear it to a wedding. I wouldn't.
Listen, man, you want to be a 40-plus-year-old woman going out with half your vagina out. Do you? Now, do I feel like a woman like that is qualified to give women relationship advice? I don't think so. Do I feel like a woman like that should be anywhere in your presence telling you how to deal with your man or how to keep your man? I don't think so, not one bit. But the real problem here is everybody offers pushback, right? Queen's Flip offered pushback. Ice offered pushback. Even Joe Budden is about to offer pushback. But she chooses to single out somebody and use quite possibly one of the dumbest arguments ever to try to corner this person, right, to deflect away from her poor decisions.
I was talking all the world.
What did you say?
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
You weren't talking.
You want
talking about what
refreshers?
was under it, right? More than
I
anything.
was talking all the about her decision-making that night.
What'd you say?
We started having the conversation of should certain professions appear out in public a certain way.
I love that.
And
Oh yes, I remember that.
yeah.
You said you saw your lawyer in the club.
You
one
said
night.
your
He was like,
lawyer?
yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Got it.
Go ahead.
So I
True,
gave
true.
an example of many years ago being in a nightclub and seeing my entertainment lawyer in there 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, cool, I'm getting rid of him the next day. That's not somewhere that I want to see that me.
Well, he was in a strip club, you said?
No, it was a regular nightclub.
Oh, a nightclub?
Just a regular nightclub 25 years ago where he was representing me. And now it's 2 in the morning, everybody, and you bumping into your entertainment lawyer for me. And I might have been on an island with that. I don't want to see that. So because you're talking to women
And men.
And men, but your message, right? Because of your message, for us to see you in the black lace with the green underneath, yeah, I ain't know, dog.
So let me ask you this,
know,
Joe.
dog.
Let me ask you. So as a professional, high level professional woman, I have to live by the ideology of what my clients and what my fan base feels. So I have to live in dogma. I don't get an opportunity to be exactly who I am. I don't get an opportunity to have a day off. I don't get an opportunity to say, listen, I'm Dr. Bryant 90% of the time on stage, in session, on the pod, on social media. So I have to stay in my CB estate, in my resort style home, and be Cheyenne there. I can't come out of you guys' box. I have to live in dogma. And let me be the one that deals with my imbalance by living in dogma so that I can appease all of y'all who had an issue with it, because I'm a professional. That's a question.
If you're asking me, that is exactly what I'm saying. But not for you to be in a box, and not for you to appease anybody else. I think
But that's not a box?
But listen to me. I think with your newfound success and your newfound level of fame, unfortunately, yeah, that's the life we chose. You can go do all of those things to feed self. You just can't do it like the next chick.
I think it's also different because you did post it on social media, no?
I posted it, yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with what you were wearing, by the way.
Joe Budden goes on this entire 3-minute thing telling her why he thinks what she did was wrong. Now, I think what Joe Budden is saying is common sense, right? Like, obviously, there's expectations that come with certain careers and fields, right? If you are, I don't know, like a pastor, I don't expect to see my pastor at 2 a.m. in the club grinding on women. I don't expect to see my pastor, I don't know, with his pants down to his ankle, right, throwing up thug life. I'm sorry, right? You are a pastor. There's expectations that come with certain things, right? So she just got those expectations due to whatever brand she built for herself. So Park said, and then also too, you posted the pictures yourself. So you kind of knew, the backlash that you would get. You knew how people would think of it. You knew that due to your profession, what you was doing is the abnormal, and you still posted it. So you can't really be shocked about the backlash. That's a pretty fair point to me. Now, Parks was walking her down this entire podcast. This was like the second or third time where Parks had an input and was rebutting her. So she got sick and tired of it. She's not an intellectual. She's incapable of really arguing with Parks. So what she did is, right, she rebutted with quite possibly the dumbest argument. She tries to insert race and isolate Parks, right, because Parks were cooking her too much. So she tries to bring in race and makes this about white, like, it was just absurd. Nobody in the room could quite figure out why she was bringing up white privilege or where she was getting at. Even the audience afterwards thought this lady was absolutely insane and absurd and just dumb.
But like you said, that you got to be Dr. Cheyenne Bryant on social media, on the pod, on so on and so forth. But then this kind of infiltrated that because you posted it.
Well,
that's the only point I'm speaking to.
I got
I'm
you.
completely fine.
I like when you talk because you always come with the white privilege, very different perspective. So I like it. No, see, I wasn't saying that to poke. I like it, Ish, because he comes with a different perspective.
Who says that?
Me. It's the truth. He comes with a different perspective.
Was it with white privilege?
Yeah.
White privilege
Where's
perspective.
the privilege part? Hey, don't game on her, yo.
Yeah, she got it.
I'm trying to ask you.
Hey, yo,
cream and cream. Cream and cream.
Nigga.
Hey, yo, cream and cream.
No cream and white. Nigga,
If you want to ask me,
yeah, I want to understand why would it be dignified as white privilege? That's it.
I don't care about that part. I care
I
about
wanna
the
answer.
question.
He doesn't care about it.
If you don't care, then you
So
care.
the reason why I said that was because white privilege is exactly not knowing that your perspective is standing on a certain level of,
You don't have to be judged in that way.
No,
Privilege.
a certain, not prejudiceness.
I said privilege.
Oh.
Bit what? I hate the fact that they built her out by giving her words because she didn't even know what she was talking. Like, she literally brought up white privilege because she was getting cooked and couldn't find any type of rebuttal or response. Like, she literally, hey, man, white privilege is when you stand on, white privilege when you stand on privilege? Again, white privilege is a thing. We all understand that. But white privilege has nothing to do with this conversation. He simply asked, how could you be shocked at the backlash when you posted it yourself and you understand? Like, you understand how people view you. You understand your position. And, you posted it yourself, so you have nobody else to blame but you for the backlash. and she automatically goes to white privilege. Now, what I think she was trying to say is, like, you're being condescending, but I don't even think Park's being condescending at all. But watch her try to do mental gymnastics to try to make Park looks like he's some type of, like, I don't know, man. He's like some type of like condescending white dude. Like even saying like Parks was upset or angry at her or being passive aggressive towards her when he wasn't being passive aggressive at all.
Okay, privilege, yes, privilege of you shouldn't have done that. However, you posted it, and I have no problem with that, but I'm just saying, but you posted it, and what you're really saying is that you're similar to like the cheaters. So when I say white privilege is, they put things out there, right, to feed a message, but then they pull back as though that's not the message that they're delivering. That is the privilege of manipulation. So can we get back to his comment? That's how I see it. But it wasn't a pun intended like I don't like him. I was just saying that's what happens when you come from a perspective of privilege. Just like you guys are saying my superpower that I use, right? Mm-hmm. That is direct reflection of how I'm saying he's using, when I say white privilege, that's his superpower of the white privilege in the way he can say things, knowing he's teeing it up to say, you're speaking like a cheater, or hold on, that outfit was a little inappropriate because you're a professional. But
I don't think it was inappropriate.
No, I got it, but you're the one that posted it.
Yo, this broad is so dumb. So dumb. So dumb. This is the person that's giving y'all, she's incapable of isolating actual arguments. Son, he's saying, I don't even think it's inappropriate. I'm just saying, how don't you see yourself as the one to blame? Since you could have very well went to that party, enjoyed your day, came home, and nothing would have been photographed. But you put it out there. And because you put it out there, and you just lectured us for about 3 to 4 minutes on how you believe you are unfairly judged online, and you've been unfairly judged online since you went viral, how are you surprised that you got backlash? That was his literal. He never said that he personally thought it was. How are you surprised you got backlash when you're the one who posted it, and you've been pretty open and candid about you being judged unfairly? She tried to turn it against him because she doesn't want to take accountability for what she did.
But you're the one that posted it.
Because you said
yes
on social media, I have to be Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I'm only speaking to that.
So
that has nothing to do with my white privilege, which I'm aware of.
I got
but
you.
carry on.
I got you. Yeah. Are you offended?
No, not at all.
If you are, let's unpack it.
I'm not offended.
Okay.
I just think it's irrelevant to the question, but carry on.
I just want to make sure. Okay. If you are offended, just like he did it again. I said, hold on, wait, baby. I said, you want to unpack it? Guess what he said? Hold on. Because he said, no, I'm not offended by it, but I do think it's irrelevant to the question. That means you were offended by it.
I'm not. Okay.
Can we move on?
Please.
Okay.
Me saying it's irrelevant doesn't mean I'm offended by it. If I ask you, yo, what is the time of the day today? And you say, yo, did you know that the price in China is... What does the price of tea in China got to do with me asking you what time? It being irrelevant has no correlation to me being offended by it. He told you, don't you feel accountability for posting it yourself? And then you say, that's white privilege. He says white privilege, like, bro, the conversation of white privilege is irrelevant here. What are you talking about? That's irrelevant. He's not offended by it. Yo, this entire podcast, bro, if you go through this podcast, even with the cheater conversation, her saying that she leaves men and it's like this trigger of hers that when she even feels like there's some type of conflict, she will leave them. And I'm like, this is the woman who's giving advice to women on how to be happy in relationships? Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Whack 100 crashed out and attacked this No Jumper employee, this racist Mexican, mid-podcast. I'm going to see you guys in this No Jumper video right here somewhere on my screen. If you enjoy my content, please, please, please send me a hype to this video. I really appreciate it. I'm going to see you guys in this No Jumper video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.